booyah, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah. Keep Jesus by your side, cause the devil tryna fool you. Nico and Janice, what y'all about to stir up? Rumors, we probably need to clear up. Every day is like a challenge. If you're nice like Jimmy Fallon's, try to tip us off the scale, but we believers with balance. Jesus take the wheel while I'm on my way to work, yo. Believers with balance, it's not your ordinary church show.
About a hair, about chin, chin, chin. Barely made it on time, Jesus.
About a hair. Oh my
God. Man, listen.
But we here.
Man, listen. You know, a lot of places aren't letting you like go inside, so we had to pick up some food real quick. Lowe's, got stuck in Lowe's, getting some paint and all that good stuff. Stuck in the drive-through, but we're here. Praise God. Yeah. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. I was just saying before we logged on, like, I'm so excited that we get to do this life together, you know?
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I want to talk about some cool things that I seen. The woman, a guy was out and about yesterday with some brand pumps on.
Come on.
I saw I zoomed in. You know, he'd be like, zoop.
It was the bows on the ankles, though.
It was.
Oh, I ain't see the balls on the ankle. I ain't see the balls on the ankle. But listen, we are.
I'm gonna help. It's in the chair, baby girl.
Our
admin is here with us. So.
Oh. Okay. Hey.
Alyssa.
Hey, person.
Hey.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. There you go. Ooh.
Come on now.
All right. Well, talking about fashion, which leads us into what we about to talk about.
Great segue.
Look,
yeah. We need to introduce ourselves.
Well, I mean, everybody know who we are.
Nico, Janice, Believe the Balance.
I'm Sean.
And Jamar Jenkins, Relationship Over Religion and Dope Society podcast.
Hey. So, what this week? We were talking about the inauguration. All things inauguration. What, man? There are so many things, from Donald Trump not being there, which we knew he wasn't going to be there. You know, that wasn't a surprise.
Right.
To Michelle Obama winning the inauguration.
On the W. That's my aunt.
That's my Aunt Shell.
Man, look. Winning. Look at that. Look at money. Look at that.
Y'all see the side eye? You see the side eye though? I like the side eye. I like the side eye.
To the guys. Makeup, look beat even through the mask. Okay. Whole outfit, pantsuit, come through. I mean, just winning. So
it's a big updo from, I don't know if y'all remember, but the first time that the evolution of Michelle Obama, I don't know if y'all remember the first time she was, Barack's inauguration in 2008. Well, technically 2009, January 2009. Mm-hmm. She looked like this. She said, yeah.
That's that. We coming into the White House. We ain't got our staff yet. We ain't got our hair, makeup. I did my own makeup. I got my outfit from JCPenney. That's what that was. Mm-hmm. So I did the best.
A lot of people forgot about this though. This is the second one. I like this one.
Come on.
Not the bad gang.
Wait, you got the one from the last inauguration?
Oh. Side eye of life.
Listen.
Look, she took a break that year because she was like, I'm just ready to be done. I'm ready to get up out of here. She like Sojourner Truth. Man, look, like
banana clip. And I'm gonna pull this hair up. We're gonna go do this.
Yup, let's go get this thing done so we can get out and go on vacation. Yes, that's what that was.
Yeah.
No thought whatsoever. But no, this inauguration, she won. Like just the whole day. I mean, we literally woke up and watched inauguration coverage from like sun up to sundown. Like, just so proud, man. Just for women, for people of color, just everything. Bernie Sanders showed up looking like he had a stop to make after he ran some errands. And people have been clowning him all week. Here's Bernie. Looking like, let me run to the post office and let me go run to this little inauguration thing real quick. And then I'm going to go after that. I'm going to go run to Walmart.
You know what's crazy is everybody decided to like jump on the bandwagon of like doing crazy stuff with Bernie. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, good gracious people. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. But there was a lot of funny ones that I actually checked out. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen Jamar. I think you appreciate this one.
Oh, now how they do that? Now how they get him like that? They done put the top half. That's
Bernie giving out tombstones.
And he got mittens.
Yes.
It's for me, bro.
It's the grandma made mittens.
Yeah, man.
It's the grandma made mittens.
Do y'all watch Insecure?
Yes.
Okay, so one of my homegirls, she went to LA and she decided to have Bernie sit with her.
Bernie done stopped by Issa's old place.
Yeah, man.
You know,
everywhere, man.
My favorite though, my favorite all time.
That's the one. That is the one.
That was it, man. That's it right there. I mean, you couldn't. It was so many other things that you could talk about with the inauguration. It was for me. I think it was, and I put a post up about it about being in my feelings because I thought it was really dope. You had a lot of powerful women there. And what I like, honestly, and a lot of people didn't talk about, and me and you talked about, was the fact that Hillary Clinton showed up to the last one after losing to Donald Trump. And I bet that had to feel really good because it was probably hard to lose to somebody like that
and then show up there and
graceful,
yeah,
and put your big draws on and all that stuff. So I thought it was really dope, man. Like she said, the fashion was crazy.
Fashion was crazy. I just love women supporting women, man. I mean, everybody had their chucks and pearls on.
Everywhere.
It was right. It was just a moment, man. It was a moment. Definitely proud. Definitely glad to see that Biden and Harris are in office getting to work. I mean, first day one.
They already
signing executive orders. Like, okay, we're gonna waive this right. All right, give me a pen real quick. Let me go ahead and sign this order and let me get the money to the people. I said, dang, y'all ain't waste no time. So, I'm just hoping that good things are on the way for everyone being in office and that some real work and support gets done for people that are really suffering right now. So
really quick,
good day, man.
Yeah, really quick. I know y'all had a lot of stuff going on this week. We talk to y'all quite regularly during the week. Sean, you had an event yesterday?
Yes.
Tell the people about the event.
It was a women empowerment event at Purpose Church International, which is our home church here in Wilmington, North Carolina. And it was amazing. It was a panel of amazing women. And we talked about sisterhood or survival. And it was really about relationships and women. I don't know what it is about women, but sometimes it's difficult building female relationships and bonds that are really close and not having catty situations happen where you're able to really make up and kindle and forgive and reconcile. It was really, really a powerful moment for women.
That's good. That's so true. That's so true. It's just, I don't know. That's why I love to see women supporting other women, like with no strings attached. Like, I'm happy for you just because you doing the daggone thing. Like, there's no jealousy, there's no whatever. And it should be like that for everybody. It shouldn't be a competition. Like, we should just be able to support and uplift each other. I think it comes with you being confident in yourself.
Absolutely.
When you're confident in yourself and you know the gifts that God has given you, you can support somebody freely because you know it has nothing to do with what God has for you. And I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
You got to know what's yours is yours. It's like that old saying is, what's mine is mine. And I think that just comes with time, for sure. I think that.
Yeah. Sorry.
let me stop there.
So I think that's that. Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to say, she did a phenomenal job.
Oh.
And I had to stop and just make sure that I give my wife her flowers. She get flowers a lot in here, but to hear the perspective that she gave, all the women on the panel were phenomenal, but this is my wife. And so she did a phenomenal job, and she wore great shoes.
She wore great shoes, right?
And what y'all say is?
Right, is, yes, all those things. All right, so aside from what and everything else, we also had to talk about some deleted posts this week, some moments. There's been lots of moments this week. Let's just say there were a lot of moments where we just had to be like,
I don't want to do this. No. I know where this is going.
What you mean?
There are several moments, but the one common theme that we are seeing recently is parents on social media. Got to learn social media etiquette. There are rules to social media. There's an unspoken set of rules.
Yeah.
To engage in conversation on social media. But I think apparently the boomer generation didn't get it. Boomers did. Our parents, they didn't get it. So they just hopped on Facebook and just started typing and just started talking.
They type the way they talk too.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh boy, yeah, they do. That's a good one. They do. Listen, I'm trying not to have people not like my mama. Oh God, I don't, man. Nah, man, we ain't doing this.
No, we here.
No,
Yeah,
but
now.
what?
So okay, so I'm gonna pull a Jamar from last week. Mama, I love you.
There we go.
So I got your back though, because my mama and your mama from the same neck of the woods.
Yes.
And my mama is terrible. I'm gonna tell y'all what she said in just a moment. I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna let you go first.
So my mama, you know, bless her, you know, and she first of all, you ever seen the older people who take their pictures like this? That's how they take their selfies. They be all up in the camera.
The camera.
They be like,
down here. The camera down here. They're like,
it's something,
nothing but
it's something that bothers me, dog. It's something about I don't know what it is. I want them to understand. If you take the picture, shoot it up, you're gonna have double chance. Okay.
They don't know about angles. They don't know about angles.
They don't know about angles.
We have to teach them. We have to teach them about angles. But here's the thing. On social media, you know, it's social etiquette to leave one comment under a post. You know, like if somebody puts up a picture you like, you leave one comment. You say what you got to say. You don't have to type your name, because we all know who you are. Your picture and your name are right there. Mm-hmm. You don't have to sign and let us know who you are. You know, it's not like a letter. Okay. So, when you leave more than one comment, and then you start leaving 2 comments and 3 comments, especially when you're not replying to somebody else's comment. It's just you just getting out all your thoughts.
Yeah.
You get on 5 or 6 comments, you know, then it's like, okay, we've had enough.
Yeah, my mama has this thing of commenting several times, and she done got comfortable with GIFs. Like,
it's the GIFs for me. It's the GIFs. It's like that Rihanna GIF she put up there the other day. That was it for me. Like, I was like, I can't. Like, she'd have used the whole Rihanna GIF. Like, it's the comments.
She did.
She's the comment queen.
She did. I think.
We love her though.
I don't know who did this. Oh, that's my mama.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
She said, "You go, son and family. You got the victory. Be safe. I'm proud of you, Niecy. Over and out. #1 fan." Like you said, she types as low as she talks.
But it's not just your mama. So over and out, right?
Over and out. Yeah. You can't forget the over and out.
10-4. Yes.
Johnny, Charlie, Roger that, over out.
Tango, like
Alpha Tango,
right.
Foxtrot, Turkey.
Right.
Oh my God. It's a lot. It's,
so what are we gonna do about it, y'all? Because what was it? Who was it, Mama? That we were talking about pronunciations and language etiquette, writing and things, and we had a hard time. People just, you know, I guess the gift of language isn't really, I guess, valued on social media anymore. You know, like just being able to write correctly, you know, use apostrophes, periods, commas, semicolons, you know, like
it is not. I'm gonna let Sean tell you about her mama. And it was so bad because the timing was so bad, man. I was like, Lord, they about to be the topic of conversation this week.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
So first of all, Jamar sent it to you.
Yes.
So my post said apostrophes are too much for some of y'all, huh? Because won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
He wants, because you spelled it wrong. He will not. He won't do it.
Won't he do it?
So that is won't. So on this post, here go Nico talking about some things don't need to be deleted. My mama.
There she go.
There it is. Oh, you can't see what she said.
Good. She talking about what does that mean, and she put the Peanuts dude up there. What did the Peanuts dude say?
Hold on.
Oh my God, I cannot. But no, this is the funny part. I talked to my mama that week, right? And I was like, Mom, what you talking about on my post? Like, you know, sometimes I just don't. It's better to just be quiet, because what I don't want is to get to a debate on Facebook with the woman of God that already can't spell and apostrophes are too much. Okay, so let's just talk about this. The woman of God said apostolics. What are you talking about? Apostle? What is the word that you use?
Apostolic.
You got the galaxy of information in your hand. You could have put it in here and
Y'all
Google.
gonna leave y'all people alone, boy. Y'all.
You.
I tell you, somebody need to make a book. We gonna write a book. It's gonna be social media for parents. It's gonna be like the social media for dummies, but instead of parents, it's gonna be for parents.
Well, my dad likes to do this thing. He does this in text messages too. He'll like he say he like say dad at the end, like we don't know who you are.
Oh, dad.
I love you though. Oh my God, y'all is terrible. We didn't talk about people's kids last week. Now we're gonna talk about our own parents.
We said Pop Q love you.
He's speaking in third person.
You know, we
Oh
take
my
at
God,
least
y'all
I feel better knowing it's not just our parents. It's just literally the whole generation, all the parents, all the parents and grands that just don't understand the like I said, the true social etiquette of social media, and you just can't be just typing whatever and leaving comments all willy-nilly. And there's a method to the madness. There really is.
I saw a comment. Somebody said, Nico, let your mama host the show again. Now, we could bring our mamas on here.
Let's do it. You know what? My mama, you know what? We could. You know what? I'm going to invite my mama next week to get her to explain herself and why she comments so much.
We're only going to let's do one a week because it's stressful now.
Okay. Who you want?
Amount of time.
Let's start. You want to start with your mama?
Get her on the stream. That's the part.
No.
Can she connect to the video?
That part. That's what I said. You're going to have to start the show. You're going to start prepping them at 2:00 to get them logged in at 4:00. Man, look.
Listen.
What's the thing? What you said, click now?
Do what?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but y'all look, we ain't the only ones. I want everybody else out there. Y'all know y'all got parents that don't know how to navigate social media. Y'all better hit us up. Y'all know we ain't. Oh, don't leave us hanging out here because we ain't the only ones.
If
My mama said, I don't have no room to download no more apps, so I don't know how.
I would have to get, honestly, I would have to get my sister to help her get on. But if she gets on, it's going to be hilarious. But it's going, you probably just going to see her nostrils the whole time. This is how she be. She be like, oh, you see the top of her head. Bookie, you see me? Oh, that's my nickname. Don't y'all do it. Don't y'all do it. Nope. I cut y'all camera off. Man, listen. So yeah, we may have to get the parents on there to jump on and get them to talk a little something, man. I think that'd be dope. Oh man, we gonna take care of that.
Them now. I think we'll get them on by Mother's Day.
Yes. In May?
Yes.
That's a better idea.
It's January.
That's why I just said if we prep them now.
No, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have to get my mama while she here.
Yeah, we will.
You're gonna have to get her while she here. Yeah. Oh my God. Y'all, we
ain't no good.
No. We speaking the truth. We speaking the truth for the people.
I'm just gonna invite my mother over, and it's gonna be a.
There you go.
You go that route.
There you go.
Walking ourselves into something that we gonna want to back out of.
Your mama gonna come preach. Cassandra gonna have a word, and let me tell you what her favorite word is. Y'all want to know her favorite word?
Don't you do my mama? Don't you do my mama?
What is it?
Dynamics.
Dynamics. Okay,
let me talk about something. How come every pastor, everything is so excited?
Well,
I'm so excited.
That's true. That is such a pastor word.
I'm so excited about what we about to do in this new year.
Ain't it?
Guilty.
Ain't it?
Wait, somebody in the comments said their mama still got a flip phone.
That's the truth. Somebody do. They got a track phone, megaphone.
I was happy my mom was on social media. Now I just need her to have some type of.
Give it a rule.
She got to have some. There's some rules to it.
Yep.
It'd be like bing, bing.
The notifications.
One person.
We love y'all though. We love
it though. Love it though.
I know what y'all good at and what y'all not good at.
So much.
We'll go ahead.
All right, so we got our video coming up. We're going to take a quick break. This one is a special request from a special person. Lika, we see you. We love you. All right, we got our video coming up, and then after that, we'll be back for the motivational moment.
Get some Jesus in your life, y'all.
That's right, we need some.
Oh my God.
BMJ.
I got it, I got it. Yeah. We got it, we got it. Yeah, yeah. Verse.
Jehovah Jireh. You've been my provider. And you're my rider. You've been with me through the fire. No worries, 'cause you got me. Giving up, not likely. No, the devil can't stop me. 'Cause I'm walking in my victory. Stay with it long as you're with me.
Yeah, say this. You made a way
You made a way
out of no way.
out of no way.
You keep on blessing me
You keep on blessing me
every day.
every day.
Fight on my battle.
Fight on my battles.
You say the day.
You say the day.
Yeah.
That's why we give you all the glory.
Let's go. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Can't nobody do me like the Lord, yeah.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, yeah.
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
I give you glory,
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
I give you glory,
I give you glory, I give you glory,
It's
yeah.
already mine.
Already mine.
Never alone. I can go to the throne. He's right beside me. Hold my hand in the valley. Lost but now you found me. I don't know where I would be. Don't know who I would be. Yeah, yeah. Came through when I need him. He's a rider. Yeah. All my haters, you know he be fighting. Yeah. I never had no one to stick beside me. Yeah. And when it's cold, I know he got that fire. You made a way
You made a way
out of no way.
out of no way.
You keep on blessing
You keep on blessing me
every day.
every day.
Fight on my battle.
Fight on my battles.
You say the day.
You say the day.
Yeah.
That's why we give you all the glory.
Let's go. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Can't nobody do me like you, Lord, yeah.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
I give you glory, yeah, yeah. I give you glory, I give you glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
I give you glory, I give you glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
I give you glory, I give you glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory,
It's
yeah.
already mine.
Already mine.
It's already mine.
Already mine.
I got it, I got it. You got it, you got it. We got it, we got it. It's already mine, already mine. I got it, I got it. You got it, you got it. We got it, we got it. It's already mine, already mine. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
Can't nobody do me like the Lord, yeah.
Ain't nobody do me like you, Jesus.
I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, I give you glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
You get the glory, you get the glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah.
You get the glory, you get the glory.
I give you glory, I give you glory,
It's
yeah.
already mine.
Already mine.
It's coming. It's already mine.
Already mine.
There's a whole bunch at the end. I don't.
They all said they want their shout out.
Hey, shout out to Delika Wilson, your sister,
That's my
y'all
sister.
sister,
That's
y'all
my sister.
y'all sister. Yo, shout out to her. I seen there's a lot of comments. I was logging on and seeing, it's sharing to my Nico, my fan page, and then our YouTube. So I guess going forward, should I send it to somewhere else as well?
Figure it out. You know,
We're
that's
gonna
all
figure it out.
behind the scenes stuff, technicality.
Well, yeah, sometimes, I just want to make sure the people can see.
The people of God.
So I added some stuff while we were gonna break. But
Right.
yeah. So motivational moment.
Yes. So there was a good motivational moment that Sean and Jamar did for us this week. Because we gotta always end out on a positive note. Like, we do love the Lord. Even though we talk junk about the kids and the parents, we do love the Lord. We do got a piece of moral sense. So you guys want to tell us about what the motivational moment was?
Absolutely. So it was James 1:5 in the Amplified. It says, if any of you lacks wisdom to guide him through a decision or circumstance, he is to ask of our benevolent God, who gives to everyone generously and without rebuke or blame, and it will be given unto him. I think we far too often we go to other sources for wisdom, and God is the plug.
Mm-hmm.
We bypass the author and finisher of our faith as believers, and we will bypass the one who gave the wisdom to the people that we're going to. Like, we won't even take it to God in prayer, but we'll take the recommendation or word of other experts instead. And so the thought or the premise of this week's moment was ask God first.
Yeah.
Because the word promises that not only will he give it, but he's so benevolent in his giving, and he will look past anything that you feel may have disqualified you from receiving the wisdom that you're asking for. So the concept is be encouraged. And know that you can't out-sin God's favor. You know what I mean? You cannot, and you can't work your way or give your way into a blessing. Your time is your time, and your season is your season. If you ask God first and you submit whatever your request is to him, he will grant the desires of your heart. Now, he's not a genie, but we have to get to a place where we want to honor him first. We will platform and make idols of a lot of different things, and we won't necessarily talk to God about what's on our heart.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm in total agreement. The Bible says that I love that word benevolent. That means not only am I giving it to you, I'm giving it to you in abundance because I want to. Because you need it. I'm giving it because I want to.
Yeah.
If I give because I want to and not because you need. If somebody come to you and they need $20, you're going to give them $20 because that's what they need. So you give them what they need. But when you're giving out of the abundance of your heart, abundance of what you have, and he owns it all. So who more or who better to give us in abundance than the Lord?
Yeah.
So when we're going to other people asking or making our requests, we're asking someone who is simply a resource. We're bypassing the source to go to a resource.
Yeah.
So Jamar said that a plug, but I think a little bit differently. I think we're plugs. I think God is the socket. He's
absolutely
all power.
That's good.
That's good.
If you plug into him, there's nothing you can ask ever. That he will not provide for you.
That's true.
Even and to add, the Bible also talks about in Ephesians 3:20 that he would exceed our even our own imagination. So sometimes we box God in to what our expectations are, and we actually limit the room for him to pour into. And so for people who are watching, my inspiration or motivation is to encourage you to think of God as the God of the impossible. And when you look at him being the God of the impossible, there are no limits, because in his word, he promised he would go even past what your imagination is. Okay.
So we're reading this devotional. We're revisiting this devotional. It was so good the first time that we went back to it again. But it's
Sun Stand Still.
Sun Stand Still
By Pastor Stephen
and
Furtick.
and it's about audacious prayers, right?
Mm.
Got the audacity to ask for that. Let me tell y'all something. Peep game. Because the Bible, people read the Bible like, oh, this is a required reading for whatever. But no, the Bible is a storybook. It's amazing. And if you read it, you will get excited, Nico. It is exciting.
Right.
Like the incredible moves of God, the feats of him is so amazing. So listen, they were fighting a battle and they were winning the battle, right? And it was getting dark. It was growing dark. And the leader of the army, who was Joshua, he was leading the army at that time. And he saw the sun going down, and he figured if the sun goes down and these enemies get away, like they're going to flee, right? And we're going to get them. But what we want to do is we want to kill everything that's associated with our enemies, right? So he prayed a prayer that was stupid. It was a prayer that don't make no sense. It was a prayer that what happened on that day has never happened since that day. He said, God, I need you to make the sun stand still. So we can finish this war. And defeat our enemies in totality. You know what God did? He said, boy, because you was that crazy and that audacious to pray that kind of stupid prayer to me. Just what you asked me to do. Since that day, it's never happened again, but the sun stood still an entire day in the sky. Because he had the audacity to pray to a God that he knew could do the impossible. The impossible, and it came to pass.
Absolutely.
And you got to have the faith to match it. That's the part.
Absolutely.
That's the part. Because people out here praying every day, God, give me $1 million. One, they don't think that God's ever going to really give them $1 million. And two, they don't even have a plan of what to do with it once they got the $1 million. Okay, so that's the other part too, is you have to have the faith to match your audacity for what you're praying to God for, and really believe that he can do it and that could happen for you.
I was going to say there is one caveat to this, though. It's one of my good words. I love that. Caveat.
Yes, caveat.
Yeah.
There's a caveat. And the caveat is he will never give you a prayer that you pray that you're not ready for. If you're not prepared to walk in the thing that you're praying for, you wait on it. That doesn't mean that he will never come through, but if you never prepare, you'll never receive it. So you have to have faith and you have to have a plan. There has to be a forward motion for the thing that you're praying for. If making you wealthy, because money, and people pray for money a lot, more money just makes you more of who you are. If you evil and wicked in your heart, your intentions are terrible, more money just gonna make you more evil, more wicked. So God will never give you. My pastor said something today when she was preaching. She said, some of us don't get thirsty for God until we're in tribulation
or pressure.
So we get in we pray, but when the pressure releases, then we don't as much.
You go back to what you was doing.
So God has to keep some of us in a place of pressure to get us to seek him.
Now, to add about Joshua specifically, because God honored his request for the sun to stand still, but he honored God by following the initial instruction, which was to be strong and courageous. God said, only be strong and courageous. And so Joshua was out there fighting a battle in some strength and courage that he didn't necessarily have. He was operating in instruction. We have to go back to the death of Moses and understand obedience. That if I watch a person that I followed for years die, and they led all these people, and now I have to step in and fill the shoes of one of the greatest leaders in that period of time, I'm scared. But we don't necessarily look at the Bible and put ourselves in the position or in the timing of the character. We just know God called the sun to stand still, but he was shook. God had to tell her to be strong and courageous. I almost could see Joshua crying, shaking. I don't know. We got all of these people, and God's like, only be strong and courageous. Only be strong and courageous. Only be strong and courageous. There was no strategy. It was all about mentality. And a lot of times we want God's plan, but we don't want God's his mind. We want God's plan, but we don't want God to help to give us what we need to execute. And so in order for the sun to stand still, or the impossible or audacious prayer that you are praying, go back to the first instruction, because the first instruction may be to forgive somebody.
Yep.
The instruction may be to give to somebody. The first instruction to love somebody that you thought was unlovable. But you got to do the first thing before you see me.
That's right. I'm reading I'm reading a book called Discerning the Voice of God by Priscilla. Don't have to mess up her last name. You know who I'm talking about. But it's really good because when y'all talked about this on the show, I was like, man, this is tying right in with what I'm reading right now. And it was talking about just how a lot of times we don't take the time to listen to the voice of God. We pray our little blanket prayers. God bless me, but God cover me. God give me this. All right, God, peace out. See you tomorrow. And we don't take the time to be still and really listen to what he has to say. And then I think on the other side of that, sometimes we don't want to take time to be still and listen to what God has to say. Because if what he has planned for us is different than what we want to have for us, they were like, no, I don't want to hear that. No, I'm good. I'd rather just ask you for a bunch of things. I hope that you're going to give them to me and go about my life. And so I think that is really important. And then I think the other side of that too is some people just don't know how to hear God, and that takes a practice. That's a skill. That's a muscle that you have to develop. Some people, it just don't come overnight. You have to really, like you said, intentionally seek God. And a lot of times we don't seek God until we at our wits' end, until we about to get evicted, until we about to lose that car, until we about to do whatever. Then all of a sudden we on our knees crying, begging, ugly snot crying, God help me, please. And it's like, I need you to do this all the time. Like, and that's the other thing too, is we seek other people on a regular basis because, like you said, they're tangible, because we call them, they'll call us back. But in order to really hear God and see God, you have to be still and quiet to really hear what he has to tell you.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely one of those people, though, and you know this, that I feel like God sends people to me to confirm what he's already told me. So a lot of times I have to be very careful with that, because a lot of times I'll wait. Like, for instance, Jamar, I'll call you when I'm driving down the street just for you to tell me something God already told me. So and it's confirmation, and it's one of those things that I'm working on. So that's good. And this is why y'all need to listen every Sunday and tune in every Sunday at 4:00.
Better be the plug, did it? Okay.
I'm being the plug to the socket.
Right. You know the play. Come on.
I seen a whole sweatshirt line. You don't even understand my mind. Like, relationship over religion. I need a socket and a plug. Y'all run with that.
Run with that. Run us off 20%, for whatever you get.
We'll just take 10.
That'll be a believable balance.
Hey man, this is what I love though. This is what I love, because not only do y'all get, we kind of like, some people will say like, this is the balance that you guys are going to receive. We're going to give you that believers, but we also going to give you that balance. We joke around, we have a good time, but we also know who has given us this platform to encourage, make you laugh, and inform. And that's why we decided to do this. So like, Dope Society, I think a podcast is coming out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Hey, you see how I did that there?
Yeah.
The fingers for me.
So really quick, tell us what they can expect tomorrow on the show.
So tomorrow we're having a more weighty conversation than normal. We kind of try to keep it light because people consider church people to be kind of stuffy, but we're really going to talk about the events of January 6th. And just kind of unpacking that, the insurrection, how we really kind of see this thing from a standpoint of race and being Black in this country. We have a special guest. Our brother Atiba Johnson came through the studio.
Yes.
And so, and he's a man of the community. Like, he really, really, really is out here doing the work. And I wanted to get not just give our perspective, but give the perspective of somebody who's been doing the work for a long time. And so, it's gonna be a great show. Now, the deleted post is really hilarious. We had to balance out the weight of the conversation.
Yeah.
And so the deleted post is worth listening to.
Yeah.
I love it.
Make sure y'all check it out on all the streaming platforms everywhere.
I go to Spotify. I said it, they ain't paying me for it yet, but that's You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely that'll be released tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
On all streaming platforms or anywhere you can find a podcast, you can find Dope Society. And then at Dope Society on Instagram, there'll be stuff there too.
Yes.
Okay, and also they just released a black on black hoodie.
That's right.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Relationship or Religion LLC.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, man.
we got black on black hoodies. There's a few other pieces on the website as well. www.doperelationship.shop. And there's a couple of things that are coming out for Valentine's Day as well. So we're working. We were just on a podcast with Glad and Ritzy over at Talk Spicy as well.
Talk Spicy.
I like that conversation because I felt like we were able to take Jesus to the trap.
Nice.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Me and Glad, we both from the same hood, and you know the fact that he respects what God has done in our lives enough to the point to bring us to His place. We can talk about our faith and really connect. So that was a great spot. And then I was on another podcast.
The Fluffy
Fella. So we've been out, we've been around. Even with that one, just another opportunity.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, and something I don't talk about much, I'm gonna go ahead and mention it because God has been really, really pressing my neck about it. I wrote a 30-day devotional, and it is Matters of the Heart. And I really, really, really want to go on a journey with you guys and help you overcome the issues that sometimes keep us from living our best life. Like I said when we started the show, that we get to live this life.
Right.
I remember a time where I didn't want to wake up in the morning. I was like, God, for real, I got to be here today. Like, I don't want to do this. It was really terrible. I was having a terrible experience. Life was bad. Everything just seemed like it was crappy. But the truth was I had an internal work that I needed to do. And nobody was willing to walk me through that internal work. I felt like I had spiritual parents and they were doing some, and but there was a time that I walked away and I had no one. It was just me, and I'm left with all my insides dusty and dirty. But He said He put treasure on the inside of me, so I had to acknowledge it, see it shine through. And so I wrote the devotional to help other people shine. So y'all can find that also at doperelationship.shop. It's a PDF file. I want you to get your journals because it's going to be a real journey. Some days are not going to be as easy as others.
You got that right. Yeah.
I really, really encourage you to take the journey. It's worth it.
Yeah.
But look here, guys, we're going to have to get that. I'm all about a good devotional now.
Yeah,
so
we were just talking to you. You was just telling me how you want to start one this week. Me and you. So yeah, we definitely gonna support you. We'll definitely support you. Before we get out of here, I want to shout out a couple people because I see there's been plenty of comments. Shout out to our DJ D White. Shout out to him. Deshaun Mays. I believe that's your homeboy.
Yeah.
What's up, Anicia? Love her. Love her. My homie Donald Sims. He says Flowers family and the Jenkins, this fitting to be good. Don Copeland. My mom used to teach him back in the day. He probably, it's a story. Trust me. We done talked with my mom enough today. My cousin Chico. Shout out Chico. Shout out to Shout out to everybody. Ant's on as well. And shout out to everybody who's been liking it as well. Shout out to my homeboy Johnny. He just did something. He just hearted it, I think. So shout out to everybody, man.
Make sure y'all share it. We know we went long today, but I guess God had a lot to put on our spirit. So we here.
Absolutely. Every Sunday, 4:00, man. If y'all have any topics of conversation you guys would like for us to talk about, you can always email us at info@foundtheflowers.com. And y'all got your own email as well.
Relationship over religion 83@gmail.com is the best place to email us.
And dopesocietypod@gmail.com.
Go.
Dope.
I know we always on Coast 97.3 every Sunday, 7 a.m. And then we'll be joining some other platforms in the near future, but we're going to tell y'all about that another time. So, we growing. We all growing, man. It's a beautiful thing to see. So we here for it.
Can't wait to take this thing on the road, man. And instead of doing it like this, actually like have a small conference and talk to other couples, man.
Why I gotta be small? Why they can't be big?
You're right. We
going audacious, right?
Audacious. There you go. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to personally go watch some football because it is playoff Sunday as Jamar takes a quick left look up at the TV. I'm about to do the same thing. I ain't got my TV on right now because I knew I'd be distracted. So
I did it good.
I ain't seeing nothing. We better do some football the rest of the day.
Yeah. So we about to watch this football, and yeah, man, we'll join y'all next week. You want to leave out on a song?
Nah, I think the people have heard enough.
Okay, all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all, Jenkins. We'll talk to y'all.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Peace.